Downtown Pavilion is located in the southwest of Burj Khalifa in Emaar Boulevard. It is a one-building story, serves as a contemporary art space, library, cinema room, and a restaurant and cafe. Dubai is commonly famous for its extreme hot and humid weather in summer due to its geographical site. Primarily, this case study aims to achieve 4 main points. First of all is to achieve thermal comfort. Second, respond to various climatic factors. 3, use available resources. And finally, enhance energy sufficiency of the case study. Biomimicry is the applied science that studies nature in depth, examining living creatures in all its diversity and investigating its physical form, process, or system, and extracting solutions to improve problems that humans face. Staphylococcus aureus is a gram-positive spherical bacterium which on a microscopic examination appears in pairs, short chains, or as a bunched grape-like clusters. Diseases caused by Staphylococcus aureus is mainly food poisoning, scald skin syndrome, and toxic shock syndrome, in addition to wound infections. The reason of choosing bacteria in specific because 3.6 billion years ago, life began in a form of microscopic fossils of bacteria. Thus, it means that these creatures have found a lot of ways to adapt to the changing environment around it. Strategy 1. Improving building envelope thermal insulation. Adopting from the natural concept is the first protective layer of the bacteria. The capsule protects the bacteria from immune system. By improving the building envelope insulation, a great reduction in thermal heat loss and heat gain will occur. As seen in the graph, a huge reduction has happened in the cooling loads, reducing energy consumption. Second strategy, improving building acoustics. The second protective layer of the bacteria. This layer balances the bacterial substances and prevents the breaking of the cell due to the osmotic pressure. By installing living green wall partition, we separate the library from the core zone of the building, which causes noise pollution to the area. Using green walls will enhance sound pollution, produce fresh air, taking advantage of the sunlight entering the building, efficient use of vertical surfaces. Advantages of green wall: encourages plantation, minimum water requirement, and self-irrigation system. Further analysis was done on acoustical response analysis by Ecotech software. The result of this strategy shows a significant rise in direct sound and useful sound, and a reduction in mask sound, which makes the space acoustically more comfortable. Strategy 3. Beyond the protecting layers, other adaptation methods of the bacteria is releasing toxins. These toxins are made to damage tissues, allowing the bacteria to penetrate through skin. Argon gas filled with low emissivity coating, leading to a relatively low U value of 1.44 watts per meter square Kelvin. Gas-filled windows will help in reducing the convection process. As a result, it will reduce the amount of heating transfer from the outside to the interior of the building and vice versa. The illustration shows a comparison in daylight factor analysis, where the gradient colors near the window has reduced to an effective decrease approximately 12%, resulting in a good distribution of light in the space. Strategy 4. Enhancing shading. The bacteria releases slimy substance on the exterior capsule layer. This substance enables the structure of the cell to attach to nearby tissues. Shading devices are implemented along the east side of the pavilion, where a great amount of sunlight enters the building. With high reflective surface of the shades, portions of solar radiation is reflected away from the building. In addition, using the surrounding space around the building to expand the outdoor seating area, and also having another layer or strip around the building will give the impression of a protective layer similar to the bacteria. Testing shading devices on daylight factor analysis grid, we can notice a huge difference from the grid colors. This was achieved by giving enough daylight distribution in the core zone where people are dining and having casual meetings. In the same time, very dim light are reaching to the library area. Strategy number 5. Natural air filtration. Mimicking the bacteria multilayering, the use of surrounded landscape was adapted to enhance energy sufficiency of the building by locating variety of tree and vegetation in a couple of levels surrounded the building. Shading trees on the east side of the building will prevent heat in the morning, while trees in the west and south will shield from intense afternoon rays. Advantages of having trees and vegetation in multiple layers around the building. Trees in full leaf can block 70 to 90% of solar radiation. Enhance air quality, filter dust and wind, reduce speed of strong wind tunnels to channel breeze towards the building, reduce noise pollution, reduce greenhouse effect, and visually pleasant for the viewers.